Diane in Denmark here, rah, rah, rah. Hope you are looking forward to a brand new week, a productive week. And if you're not, then hopefully you will be by the end of this video. A couple of things for you today. We're going to be talking about where we are cleaning and decluttering this week. And also I've got a lot of clothes and jewellery to show you, which I have just decluttered from the master bedroom. But this week's Flylady Zone, if you're working along with me in the Flylady Zones, we are working on the kitchen this week, Flylady Zone 2. I've always got my little cleaning caddy ready to go, and you don't need much in your cleaning caddy. Remember, when we're being consistent with our cleaning, we don't need to be using the toxic products. I only use stuff that's good for me, good for the environment, isn't tested on animals, all that jazz. And if you want me to clean and declutter with you in the zone, I've got plenty of videos. I'll put a link to the playlist up there and down below. Right, on to the decluttered items from my wardrobe. Now, as I told you last week, I painted the inside of the wardrobe, which meant that I had to take everything out, and I put everything on the bed in the guest bedroom. And when I put things back, I was really looking at each item thinking, am I really going to wear this again? And it really forced me into making some decisions and things. And also I make sure to, anything that I'm not sure about, I put it on probation, which means I wear the item. Now, this is actually an old favourite dress. This came from a swap, one of my favourite summer dresses. But anyway, let's go through things which are not making it back into the wardrobe again. The majority of what you're going to see are things which have come from swap parties. I've worn them once or twice, they didn't work for me, and they're moving on. So starting with a little party top. It is nice, but it's just too cropped even with something else underneath. Navy party top, again, I've worn it once, don't need to hang on to it. A top which I got at one of our swaps, I think back in 2017, 2018. I wore it a lot, but it just doesn't work for me anymore. And this is a blouse that Vibeke gave to me last week, and I wore it for about half an hour and decided, no, I can put this into the bag for the swap. An aubergine coloured top and a little vesty top. Those both came from swaps, I don't know, back in 2019. Kimono style jackets. And I love our swaps because it gives you the chance to try something that maybe you have not thought of wearing before, or maybe you've seen that style in a shop or everybody's wearing it, and you get to actually try it and think, you know what, it doesn't work for me, without wasting any money. Now, this is a really nice silk top, and I've realised with silk items, I like the look of them, but they don't work for me. It's just too floppy. So the colour is really nice, but that is going back. And also a silk top that I'd been humming and hawing about, that I bought. I bought this a few years back, and again the colour is really nice, but I just don't wear it, and I've tried doing all different things to make it work for me. It doesn't work. A couple of dresses. Dotty dress, this one just doesn't fit anymore. I'm going to use the excuse that it's all the swimming, that's my excuse. And this one, a chocolate brown one, it just really doesn't fit anymore, and I don't like wearing brown. Now I've got no brown in my wardrobe. Stripy blouse. Now I do love stripes, you know, I love a good stripe, but I've got other stripy blouses which work better for me. They're more crispy and brighter. So this one is going in the bag for the swap. And we have a swap coming up this week. Woohoo! And some jewellery. I'm also moving my jewellery back into the wardrobe. And the things which you can see here are ones that I wear all the time. The rest, we shall see what happens to them. But this one is just too chunky and clunky. This one I don't wear. I do have another one here with my initial. I do wear that one a lot. I like that one. And this one, you know, I love my pearls, but this one is actually, it's got kind of silvery hardware on it. And it was actually, I think it's actually a belt. And I haven't worn this one for, can't remember how long. And I've got plenty other pearls that I do like wearing, so this one is going. And if you're changing seasons like we are here in most of Europe, now's the time to kind of look at your wardrobe. You've probably got favourites that you wear all the time and other things that you're not quite sure you're going to wear again. I do the thing where when I put things into the wardrobe, when the hanger's pointing this way, it means I haven't worn it. And when it's pointing that way, I have worn it. And that way I can see at a glance what I'm using, what I am avoiding wearing. And that does two things for us. It really helps us identify what we use, what we don't use, and also what we can let go of if we're really not using it again and again. Or, you know, we always wear the same, our favorites over and over again. It lets us identify, oh, I haven't worn that for a long time, and then we can find some new things to wear. And remember, when you're doing any cleaning, when you are doing any cluttering, do yourself a favor, set a timer, go for the golden 15 minutes, remember and take breaks, and also make sure that you're getting some self-care in daily. Now, for me, I love being on the water, by the sea, and at the moment we've got glorious weather. I'm biking down to the sea in the morning, having a skinny dip with my besties, Vipika and Helena, often eating my breakfast there before work. It's just a fantastic way to start the day. Also on Saturdays, I swim with my Bluetits Chill Swimmers group, and that ticks all the boxes for me. It's exercise, it's getting outside, it's community, it's sharing special moments with friends, chatting about everything, putting the world to rights. And another thing that I did by the sea last week with my ladies group, my international ladies group, we went to a very special sauna club in Copenhagen harbour. And it's a private members club, but they open up on Tuesday evenings for Sauna Goose, which is a kind of sauna experience, and they have different oils, and it was just the most magical place. And we were there at 8 o'clock in the evening until about 9:45 in the evening. And it was just a really lovely way to connect with the others. We were jumping into the harbour, there was a pool, and also the Royal Yacht, Danebo, which is the Queen's Royal Yacht. Danebo is the name of our flag. It's also the name of the Royal Yacht. that was in the distance. So it was just a magical evening. And one other fun fact about Denmark for you today. Today is Monday, the 5th of June. Now, the 5th of June is our Constitution Day. It's also Danish Father's Day. And it's a bit of a confusing one if you are on holiday here in Denmark, because it's not an official public holiday. And I've mentioned we have a lot of public holidays in Denmark. State and church are linked. So we have all the religious calendar holidays. Some businesses have the day off today. Some have a half day. Some are working as usual. It's the same with schools. Some schools have the holiday, some don't. But all supermarkets, shops and stores are closed. So there you are. It's a little bit confusing. But anyway, happy Constitution Day and happy Father's Day. Anyway, I hope I've inspired you to do a little bit of decluttering, cleaning, sorting through your wardrobe. And if my videos are helpful to you, I hope you will help me. All you need to do is like the video or comment, subscribe, share with a friend. This is my only check-in with you this week. Again, we've got family here. I've got a lot of work on and some projects. So all I've got left to say is live long and prosper. May this summer hygge be with you. I will see you next week with a wrap. Okay, bye for now.